and Familia. He does. Wonder what this will have in store for us. Goddess Belle. Yes, we have seen all of this. Goddess, are you awake? Belle, how are you feeling? Are you hurt anywhere? No, I don't think so, but my head, it feels dizzy. Looks like you're not quite over the fever here. Have some water. Where are we? We are in a village deep in the mountains in the elder's house. Ace spotted us here after she pulled you from the river. She's here. She headed out a while ago to scout the surrounding area. There are probably still a few of Aries' men scuttling around the mountains. I'm sorry, Belle, this is all my fault. I never meant to drag you into this. Have some water, goddess. How is she faring? Hello, Came. She just woke up, actually. Oh my goodness, well, bless my stars. You must be the village elder, yes? Thank you very much for your hospitality. No, please think nothing of it. I'm sorry to ask so much of you, but would you mind if we stayed here a little while longer? Of course I wouldn't mind. My house is your house, for as long as you should need it. And of course, if you should need anything, you can call for me or my daughter, Lena. Thanks, that's very kind of you. What was with that eye? What the fuck? New Idas. Welcome back. How is Lady Hestia doing? She's resting now. But she finally woke up earlier. Did you find anything on your patrol? Nothing, no Lachians, no Asfi. Aside from the traces of yesterday's battle, it's like nothing ever happened. You don't think they retreated, do you? I can't say for sure. All I know is that we shouldn't let our guard down. Yeah, I think you're alright, especially with Goddess being how she is right now. I think we should stay here and take care of her. Oh, alright. Belle. Festival preparations. Father, are you alright? Yes, don't worry, I'm fine. I have the kindest daughter a father could ask for. After all, how could I not be fine? I think I'll retire early today. I have a long day ahead of me tomorrow taking care of our goddess friend. Of course, good night, Father. Good night, my dear. Belle, I'm really sorry. Didn't you promise not to say that anymore? There you go. This is a really nice village, isn't it? Everyone here has been so welcoming. How's the tea? Not too hot, I hope. Thank you. By the way, there's a harvest festival taking place tonight. Now that the rain's finally stopped, it looks like it will be a lot of fun. A harvest festival, I see. I thank you. But how about you go lend a hand with the harvest festival preparations? Goddess, is this really the time for that? If we sat by and did nothing to repay them for their hospitality, it would disgrace the very name of Hestia Familia. Please, Belle, I would really appreciate it. Of course, well, I'll get going on then. Good morning. God damn it, Belle, you're such a... I was told this would suit me, but I'm not sure. No, it looks great. Perfect, even. Where are you going? I'm heading out to help with the preparations for the festival. There's going to be a festival? Saving the villagers. Catastrophic B. What the hell? Sorry to drag you into this, kid. We really appreciate the help, though. Don't worry about it. It's the least we can do in return for your kindness, after all. Say now, that lass over there, she's a real stunner, ain't she? Though I bet you must see more than your fair share of beauties coming from a warrior and all. Oh, well, everyone's beautiful in their own way, I guess. Right, looks like we are done here. There will be more to do later, though. Sure, I'll do what I can. Did Belle really need to have two people carrying that log? Shouldn't he just carry it himself? Yep, we've seen that about this already in the event. That would be one of the black dragon scales. Yes, we know about that. You can't mean the black dragon, can you? Yes, the very same. A long time ago, the black dragon fled north, gravely wounded from its battle with the warriors heroes of old. In doing so, it flew over this village, sending some of its loose scales tumbling down to the earth below. Some were large, some were very small. I think we have found 10 of them in total. We are very lucky after all. They are the reason we are never bothered by monsters here in the village. Yes, indeed, they are the scales of the black dragon. After all, that's enough to scare off most monsters around here. It's strange to think that this village owes its peaceful existence to that thing. Well, I'm certainly not complaining. Still, we would do well not to forget that our continued protection comes not from the adventures or gods, but from a terrible monster. A legendary one-eyed dragon in its fervor to decimate the earth, it actually ended up giving the villager life. Well, I'm not sure it's a permanent arrangement. If that thing gets taken out by someone, who knows what will happen to us. Good point, but it matters not. It may protect us, but we would be wise not to forget it is first and foremost a terrible monster. Ace? A power like that seems almost godly. Make no mistake, that thing is no god. Let's head back. Okay. An ordinary pop. I don't know. Goddess, we are calm. Or if it is a young bell, something wrong. Perhaps you may spare this old man a moment of your time, boy. I know your story, how you loved the goddess. Of course she does. She took me in when I had nowhere else to go. I see now, Belle, do you know what this is? This is a Familia emblem, isn't it? Indeed, long ago I was part of a goddess's Familia. I was hopelessly devoted to her, and she loved me deeply in return. We were bound by our love for one another, she and I, and yet when the time came, I failed to protect her. What happened? Why didn't she just jump off with you? The fuck? That makes no sense. She gave her life so that I may live, returning to the heavens above. I thought so many times to try and follow her there, but then her sacrifice would have been in vain. I couldn't possibly be that selfish. Eventually, I came across this village and decided to settle here, though I never took a wife. After all, how could I? So that means Lena, she is my adopted daughter, yes. She was all alone with no family to speak of, so I took her in. That girl is my pride and joy, and yet there was no need to worry, Belle. I am no fool. I understand that my time on this earth is coming to an end. I have made my peace with that. But you, young one, if your goddess is as dear to you as you say, you must treasure her while you still have time. I shall not hold it against you if you choose not to heed the rattling of a dying man. I cannot let you make the same mistake I did. All this lazying around really doesn't suit me. Although it is nice to have Belle taking such good care of me, I'm sure it wouldn't hurt to rest up a little more. Come in. Pardon my intrusion. What are you doing here? I brought your meal. But where's Belle? The village elder wanted to speak with him. I never really thanked you for saving me back then, but I really do appreciate it, you know? Don't mention it. Say, Wallen, what's it? If you don't mind me asking, just what exactly is Belle to you? What? You know, how do you think of him as a person? I think of him as a rabbit. Man, you're really something, aren't you? Well, mind you don't want that rabbit too much. We wouldn't want him becoming spoiled now, would we? Jeez, Belle just got toned down by Ace. A hidden secret. Wow. There's something so special about festivals wherever you're. Lady Hestia, are you feeling better now? Yes, very much so, thank you. And in perfect time, too. Would not have wanted to miss such a wonderful festival. Alright, everyone, now that the goddess is here, we can kick it off with a big harvest dance. The harvest dance? What's that? It's an old custom of sorts around these parts. If a man wants to confess to a special lady, he will invite her to dance with him. I already read that. Skip already. And if she accepts the dance, well, that's as good as accepting a standard confession. A lot of couples around here have started off like that. I see, couples, huh? So, my lady, I hope that you'll join in with the dancing today. It would make us all very happy. Me? That's right. I'm sure that if a goddess takes part in tonight's dance, the village will see a truly bountiful harvest in the year to come. Okay, I get it. I didn't think Lady Hestia was a harvest goddess. No, she's not. At least I don't think she is. Well, I really shouldn't disappoint them. This sort of thing is my duty as a goddess, after all. If you invite me to dance, you can consider everything that happened on the other day forgotten, Belle. You know, the reason I stormed off, out of the house? Oh, that. But you, oh, yep. Of course, goddess, come on, let's dance. Really, that's how you're going to invite me? Put some effort into it, Belle. You know, like the way you asked Wallen what's it to dance at Apollyon's banquet. What? Yeah, come on, buddy. Don't embarrass her like that. You gotta stand up tall and invite her to dance like a man. Goddess, may I have this dance? Of course. Divine will. I have so much respect for Goddess. She's probably the most important person to me. But still. How much longer can Goddess and I stay together like this? Whether you accept or refuse the love is up to you. Anybody help Lena, what's wrong? My father, he dead. He's long gone now. He's with his goddess up in heaven. A certain goddess. The goddess is here to see you. Oh, how lucky am I. Thank you for coming to see me, an old man like me. You took us in and showed us such warm hospitality. For you, I would come running at a single call. You remind me of her, you know, my dear Lady Brigid. Did you say Brigid? Would she happen to have blonde hair and bright red eyes? So you know her? Of course, she's a dear friend of mine. We used to have such fun time up in heavens, laughing and bickering together. She was gentle and kind. When I knew her, I suppose she would have had, she would have had to be to fall in love to English to love a fool like me. Maybe we are not talking about the same Brigid after all. I know as a sore loser, when she was about to lose an argument, she would resort to calling me names like Shorty and Moron. I guess she was hiding her claws from you came. Maybe so, maybe I barely knew her at all. Tell me, goddess, when I reach the heavens, will I ever see her again? Of course you will, Brigid is far too stubborn to let go of the things she loves. She'll definitely come and find you. Both the thought of never seeing her again and her finding me once more, each is so frightening in its own way. My days came. Thank you for loving me. Fear not, dear one. I love you now, and I did once before, and I shall love you now and forever as well. Alright, fuck that old man. Let's get back to partying. Imagine. Thought I might find you here. Were you telling the truth? Will Cam and Lady Brigid really meet again? I can't say for sure. When a soul returns to the heavens, the memories are wiped clean before they are placed back here. I guess that doesn't really help me to convince you that it's fine for gods and children to love each other, does it though? The lifespans of us mortals are so short. We would always end up leaving you behind. But you understand the pain of someone who was left behind all too well, don't you? I felt so indescribably sad. Even crying didn't help, because no matter how many tears I shed, I was never enough. It was never enough. That's the thing about being mortal. No matter who you are, death will always come for you one way or another. And to think that the memory of our existence is wiped clean while you gods have to carry on living without a loved one. I would never want to cause anyone that sort of pain. I don't think you need to give the matter as much thought as that, you know? It's true that you mortals don't live nearly as long as us gods. But that doesn't mean you'll leave me. I'll always be by your side. Whatever age you reach, even when you're old and wrinkly, I'll still be with you. I would never leave you, Belle. Tears us apart and you leave me for another life. I will come and find you wherever you are. No matter how many tens, hundreds, and even thousands of years it takes, no matter how many times you're reborn, I will do everything I can to find you, whoever you turn out to be. And I'll invite you to join my familia, just like I did back then. Gods live forever after all. If it takes me an eternity to find you, then so be it. I have all the time in the world. That's why you don't need to be afraid, Belle. There's no need to fear being loved by God. I want to stay with you for as long as I can, goddess. We should probably make what? I don't know what I just said. What a lovely village that was. If you plan to return, I'll come with you. What, really? Yes. That's it. Why don't you spend some time with your own familia for a change? Hey, goddess, that's a little... Oh, be quiet, Belle. That goes for you, too. I don't want to hear a peep out of you. To A's. Missed. Both day. The fuck, that's just an arm. Feet. Oh, it's Winnie. Thank you all.